Hello, Music Shed gang. This is Dave's weekly guitar tips for the week. Since we're in self isolation, everybody take care of themselves, please. Today, the theme is the power of the pinky. So, as you know, guitar players who study with me, on guitar, different than piano. Piano, your thumb's numbered 1. On guitar, you got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the finger numbers. There's really good guitar players that I've met and seen and heard, and they don't really use their pinky. But that's not downplaying it, because there's so many scales that fall in a 4-fret area just right here, and if you could use your pinky, it helps so much if for guitar soloing and for faster riffs and things. I know my first lessons I always do this 4-finger exercise for some of my older students, but this for some of my younger students though, this exercise will work great as well too. But basically the exercise is you kind of move up, if you have your dots, maybe to the 3rd dot, which is the 7th fret. If you don't have your dots, just count up 7 frets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and start with your first finger on your high E string, and work on 4 fingers per fret like that, and then just without even playing your guitar, just lift your pinky up and try to keep it close so it's not going very far off the guitar neck. And then you do 3rd finger, and when you lift your 3rd finger off, do the same, keep your pinky close, and then 2nd finger off, and then put them back down. So the finger number pattern would be 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it kind of looks like this: 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and keeping your fingers close. So what you're doing is, like when I started, my pinky used to go like way up there, so I kind of had to train it to keep it close, because I don't know what you really use your pinky for, maybe just to grab stuff, but it's not a strong finger. But once you get that pattern down, then start, if you use a plectrum or pick, start using that and play one note at a time. So you got 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. And when you get used to that, start mixing your fingers up so you could do the start pattern: 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4. When you get comfortable there, and that spread feels good with your fingers, start working down the fingerboard. So I know some of you guitar players that are beginning just know your scales down here, like your open scales, like but you could keep that same concept in mind, where you use a 1 finger per fret, and you could practice using your pinky down here too. I've heard some teachers call that the spider technique, which is fine, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. But basically it's the same concept. You want to build up your strength in your pinky. And for beginning guitar players, advanced or even intermediate guitar players, it's good because, like I said, when you start learning your scales up on the neck, these scales all move around, but a lot of scales, favorite guitar player scales, are all in a 4-finger area. So like a pentatonic scale, which is a 5-note scale, your finger patterns 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4. And your basic major scale is also just a 4-finger area. So it's a good way to get it in your head too, like if you memorize your finger patterns. So it's the basic major scale on your fingerboard is 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2. But it all comes from kind of training your pinky. When you feel comfortable on your E string, try it around different spots on your guitar. Just anywhere, even way up here if you want. So the pattern is 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. it's an exercise. It's not really musical, and it's probably not the funnest thing. But even before you start playing like fun stuff that you want to play, like songs that you're learning and chord changes and things, if like let's say you're practicing for 15-20 minutes, just do it for a couple minutes as a warm-up, and even a couple minutes a day, it gets your fingers moving. And even for beginning guitar players, because eventually you're going to start playing scales up the neck, but it's also developing your pinky, which helps for the chords, because the more advanced you get, you'll start using your pinkies with the chords as well. So that was my guitar tip of the week. Hope you guys are all doing all right. So remember the power of the pinky. Like I said, I mean, there's great guitar players that just use 3 fingers like that, you know. But if you got an extra finger there, use it if you can. You know, it's a good way to build. You can, especially, you know, when you start learning these more advanced scales, you can really fly through them if you get this finger technique thing going, and it makes for really cool guitar solos and just fun stuff. So thanks guys. Hope everybody's doing well, and we'll see you when we reopen. Thank you.